Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and guys, we get to play cats today. I'm so excited. Cats are actually one of the decks that I built and took to a GP that I actually competed. It was one of my very first decks. I had the Pummeler deck and I had Cats deck. So those are like the decks I was known for in our local game store. And so I'm so excited to be able to play Cats here again, which is so fun. We have Regal Caracal back. We have Pride Sovereign back. We have, what else came in? Sacred Cat. We didn't get Adorned Pouncer. I'm still a little bit furious about that. It's all good. It's okay. Whatever. Adorned Pouncer was an amazing card that was Eternalized, 2 mana, 1/1 double strike. It came back as a 4/4 double strike that you can give lifelink and all that kind of stuff. And so it was sweet. Anyway, so that was the first reason why I love cats. And then I created a bunch of cats decks for when I was jumping into playing Arena as well. So when I first started creating decks on Arena, I started playing cats as well there because I wanted to rebuild my deck that I had. And I created this Helm of the Host Regal Caracal deck that was just doing amazing for me. And I was like, man, this is such a fun one. I have a Cat in the Hat deck, you know? And so we put Helm of the Host onto Regal Caracal. It makes bunches of them. It makes tons of tokens. It's just amazing overall. And it was a really fun deck. That deck is the reason I started my YouTube channel. And so having these come back and everything like that, it makes me just really, really happy to be able to play Cat in the Hat again. So if I ever play Regal Caracal, I will probably always at least include one copy of Helm of the Host just for like, you know, just for the feel goods of just like I have it in there. And so we are going to be trying, if we hit a Helm of the Host on the battlefield and a Regal Caracal, we're going to be going for that, even if it doesn't make sense to do so, just so you guys know, so I get that out of the way. But yeah, otherwise, we have a pretty sweet deck here overall. There's a bunch of really cool cards that come from Jumpstart with Cathar's Crusade. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter for each creature you control. It's a busted card, especially when we create lots of tokens each turn with Pride Sovereign, which can exert. So every other turn, we can create 2 tokens with it. It gets +1/+1 for each other cat you control. So it can be one of those massive like 20/20 creatures sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Regal Caracal, which is the main reason why we play cats now, or not the main reason, we play cats because they're cats, but other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, you create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink, and so everything has lifelink, and it's amazing. If you have multiple Caracals, then you start actually being able to swing in with Caracal with lifelink as well. Pride Sovereign's getting to swing in for like 8 damage with lifelink. You basically just like, you almost have so much life that it's hard for them to actually ever compete against you. And then we go wide and we just try to smash face going wide. We have some forests that came in from ahmon-cats as well, or sorry, not forest, deserts, which also, like, we have Shefet Dunes, which you sacrifice a desert, all creatures get +1/+1. Hotshot Oasis, which gives +3/+3 to one of them. So these are just kind of extra little abilities that we get to have in our land base. We have Sacred Cat, which came back. The Embalm ability basically means that if Sacred Cat dies, so it's a 1 mana 1/1 with lifelink. If it dies, you just bring it back as a token. There is a card here that we may also try to squeeze in. I forgot about it until now. Anointed Procession. We're going to bring in 1 copy of Anointed Procession down for the Ajani there. Because it is also an amazing card. So if an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many tokens instead. So even with things like Castle Ardenvale, if it creates tokens, it creates 2. Bringing back a Sacred Cat for the Embalm, because it exiles the card and creates tokens instead, you create 2 Sacred Cats. If you had multiple of these, it actually would stack, so you end up making 4, that kind of thing. So you can just get really crazy fun stuff. We're going to be doing lots of decks around this as well. So again, with ahmon-cat, there's so many decks. I'm going to be trying to bring out quite a few historic ones. I don't want to stop doing standard here for YouTube though, so I'll probably do like every other day or every couple days I'm going to do historic, because historic is not really going anywhere. It's not going away. So I'm going to focus still on creating new interesting stuff for standard, because that's what you guys like on YouTube, everything like that. But at the same time, I want to make sure that we're playing really interesting, fun stuff. And there is a lot of interesting, fun stuff in historic right now. All right, so that's the reason. That's kind of story time for the deck. Now let's actually dive into what we're doing. Lots of 1-drops is important. We want to make sure that we have life linkers, ways to gain life, because we do have the Johnny's Pride Mate just bonkers hands where we can go Sacred Cats as our life linkers, Leonin Vanguard to gain us life as we go to combat, as long as we have 3 or more creatures. And then we bring Pride Mate, it just starts getting bigger, bigger, bigger. We also have our 3 copies of Bronze-Eyed Lion. you know, Silhouette, Heroic Intervention to make sure that we have some removal. We have Indestructible for all of our tokens, all of our go wide stuff. There are going to be board wipes that come out. This is a card where you probably take out Helm of the Host. You probably take out some of the win more cards and bring in maybe more copies of this, or just more good interaction. But the interaction we have with the deck is basically a Johnny. We're going to gain lots of life, and so being able to use his zero ability to wipe their board is really nice. Settle the Wreckage, kind of same type of thing. And then Annoyed Possession, being able to make a bunch of tokens. Feline Sovereign, protection from dogs, +1 for all of our cats. Whenever cats will come at damage to a player, you destroy artifacts, enchantments. That's actually really important because there's a lot of enchantment removal, like Silhouette and stuff like that, in Historic right now. So that's going to be nice. Pride Sovereign, being able to yeah, again, we talked about that earlier. I forgot Kahira also in the deck. So I actually had this deck, or my physical card deck, still together up until Kahira came out, and then I've been brewing a commander deck with it. I don't have quite enough cats just yet, but I've been brewing it, and it's gonna be fun. And yeah, so this is the deck. Cathar's Crusade puts a bunch of counters onto things whenever creatures enter the battlefield. We have tons of creatures enter the battlefield. I mean, this will enter, if we play a Regal Caracal, that's 3 creatures entering the battlefield. Each one of them will create counters onto all of our stuff. It's insane. Anyway, so yeah, 3 Lords in the deck, and Cathar's Crusade, and Helm of the Host to double up on Regal, and that's the deck. So let's go ahead, jump right into it. I'm so excited to play this, and yeah, wish me luck. The main thing is I'm not playing a lot of interaction. Up against Negro Pelagro. I don't think, am I not supposed to say that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to read your name, sorry. Awkward. This was kind of an awkward keep, actually. You know what, this will work though. Sacred Cat, pass the turn. The nice thing about this is that it gives us a great turn 2 play. If they do attack, we block, we kill it, we bring it back. Life is great. Lurrus with Sacred Cat is amazing too, actually. All right, I have a feeling they have Pump or something. That's fair. It's all good. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. The Feline Sovereign actually pretty amazing here though. So Scattered Rose, bring back Sacred Cat. Ball mechanic. Oh, that looks good. I like that. I really wish that they brought. I hope that they bring back the. They just created a bunch of new art for Adorn Pouncer, Regal Caracal, and Sacred Cat. Not causing ETB triggers, huh? No blocks. Down to 18. We might go for Pride Sovereign over Feline Sovereign then. Just because it's a 3/3 already, we get to start exerting it, making it bigger. We can do it at instant speed, so after we block, it's pretty nice, and it becomes a 5/5 as a blocker. It'd be a 7/7 with Feline Sovereign, so yeah, not bad. Blaring Aegis taps down Pride Sovereign. Good for you. No blocks. We're still not in danger with our life total just yet. Double Pride Sovereign's also good, but we're gonna go for this. Feline Sovereign. Protection from dogs. So I could also swing in with the Pride Sovereign here, and destroy the All-Seed Life bounty. That kind of forces them to do it anyway. I have a feeling that they have some sort of protection though, so we're gonna pass the turn. Just go for the Exert and be fine. Then we get Regal Caracal for the next turn. All right, so we actually need to block the Honor Guard here instead. So block the Honor Guard. Okay. Activate the ability, create some cats, make him a 7/7. And opponent scoops it up, yeah. So Pride Sovereign, this is honestly, there is the doubling season type of card as well. I can't remember if it does anything with tokens. All right, this hand up against Super Mad Lad, sweet. Silhouette is the only thing we can play, but we have the Cat in the Hat. Should we keep it for that? I'm starting to rhyme already, see that? All right, we'll keep this instead. We'll drop. I'm tempted to drop a land here. Keep all the interaction that we have, because we actually have a pretty amazing hand here. If they don't have too much interaction, which they have Kahir as well, which they're doing cat stuff, I'm assuming. I want to keep Emisizzle away. All right. Well, hello there, fellow cat person. You don't say. Let's see who's got it going. 3 or more cats. All right, so no blocks. No. We're fine. We're fine right here. Sun Petal Grove. Let's bring out the Bronze-hide Lion. Now, even if they grow, we got the blocker. If they have the Pride Mate, we're in trouble. Except that we have the Seal Away. Oh no. Yeah, Scattered Grows, tapped, Pride Mate. No attacks past the turn. Let's see if they get greedy and start swinging in with the Pride Mate now. That'd be great for us. Oh, I forgot about Collective Company. We don't have a ton of 2-drops. We do have quite a few 3-drops, I guess, though. That's big and bad. And now it has Vigilance, so we can't even use the Silhouette. Nice. Alright, take 1.5 million. I forgot about Collected Company. That is good. That is very, very good. I guess Pride Mate. Pass the turn. We're just gonna have to jump. Vanguard. Yeah, Sovereign. These matchups are so intense. I love it. Swinging with the Bronze-hide Lion. That's kind of interesting here. We definitely have a good blocker for it. Alright, so block. Jump here. Keep the life gain going so we can have this be bigger. I'm not sure if we care at this point as much as just trying to get more stuff off of their board. So we lose 2 creatures that way. We can start creating more tokens to block with. Yeah, block like that. Oh, right. Our Pride Sovereign dies when all of our stuff dies. Right. Yeah, Pride Mate, go. Here to hand. I mean, I guess I could make this indestructible every turn. I should be doing that. They also have the Sovereign coming in. Yeah, this Silhouette is so awkward when Kahir is in town. So we'll let him swing in. We'll not block. They have enough to make it indestructible. If they swing with everything, we're for sure dead. I guess not for sure, but yeah, we're done. All right, their cat deck was good. Yeah, Collective Company, a new card here as well. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Well, a new old card. I'm sure in the next year, the dogs will get a lot more pieces that'll make them like, all right, it's a dog deck, because I know that the fan service is there. Like, people want it. All right, opponent's going first. We have a chance to find some more lands. Not sure how much I love this hand. Let's go for a few more lands if we can. I guess we keep. We're gonna keep for the Helm of the Host here. That's a lot of Feline Starboard. So this is definitely a worse hand, but I don't want to mulligan down to 5. Thought Season Arena, you're so excited. You're a weird human being. You're excited about that. Oh. Lazatep Reaver. They're doing good things. We're doing nothing so far. Yes! It's the best. Maybe we need 25 lands. Oh, So let's go. Sovereign's just a better blocker here, but Pride Sovereign gets to do more things soon. Only if we hit land. So yeah, Feline Sovereign first. Pass the turn. We can at least block here. Or here. That seems awkward. Let's kill something. Oh no. Yeah. Figured something might happen, but at least we're not dead. Ain't catch his name. Okay, so what was that? Zombies get more? Dude, zombies are gonna be good. Pass the turn. Julixar, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Let us settle you. The nice thing about cats too is that we do have a lot of lifelink. So this creates lifelink tokens. There's that with Feline Sovereign. Also, we can start getting 4 life a turn at least. Lord of the Accursed. Just don't play any more zombies right there. Ooh, give me land. Land with the Helm of the Host. Please, oh please. I am going to play out the Pride Sovereign. It's a little bit awkward before they have... like, we can't actually block here. Just yet. Death Baron. That's bad. Oh, that's the worst. Alright then. Well, okay. Whatever. Let's see if we actually get to draw cards. Start the game. You never know with Arena sometimes, you know? It's like, maybe, maybe not. Alright, we're playing Magic. Sweet. On the draw, we can hope to find a land. I like 1 drops, 3 drops, 2 drops. You know, like, the curve isn't terrible here. It's fairly defensive as well. So I am going to keep this, even though we're playing tap lands. Hopefully we find something that's not a tap land. And that'll be even better. Oh, goodness. Taking their time. Alright, 10th Street Dodger. The crazy aggro deck might be hard for us. Oh, please, please, please give me land. Untapped land. Untapped White Source would be amazing for double Leonin Vanguard for next turn. Into Pride Sovereign just to start blocking like crazy. Or Regal, or Sovereign, I guess here. Feline Sovereign. Pride Sovereign, Feline Sovereign, Regal Caragol. Good thing these aren't hard to say or anything. Alright, this is Rogues. Alright, we hit a land. That is not the right land. So play the tap land while we can still. Leonin Vanguard. Thieves Guild Enforcer, okay. Are zombies the new goblins? I don't know. Goblins are still busted. I'm sure it'll take some time before we see exactly what happens, though. Zombies can get up there, though, I think. They're explosive. I just don't think... Zombies just don't have Muxus. You know, Muxus is a very insane card. How many cards are in the graveyard? Block the Enforcer while we can. Very Duelist. Mill some more stuff. Something else into the graveyard. Good for you. I could seal away in Vanguard. Try to like kill the 10th Street Dodger again. I could Feline Sovereign and then do that and have a better blocker. Let's do that. Pride Sovereign has a little bit more upside if it gets to stick around for a while. It is a 4/4, an even better blocker for us. And we have protection from dogs. Got him. If there's ever a rogue dog out there, We stick it to him. And Ignite Bonder. Yeah, mill some more. Oh, his Rogue Intervention. It's a sad one to go away. No blocks. I'm assuming they have a way to mill another flash-in creature of some sort. Make this 3 power. We're gonna seal away. Hopefully hit land so we can Vanguard and like use Pride Sovereign or something. That's the dream. Seal away. I guess we just start creating tokens. It's better. Yeah, pass turn. Slitherwisp. Not the Slitherwisp. Can't just do this to me with the Slitherwisp. I really like that card in this deck, by the way. Basically, the only red stuff they play is 10th Street Dodger and the Robber of the Rich. Everything else is basically Dimir Flash. And it works out, I think, really well. Do they attack? They can steal something, but that's kind of fine. We gotta create some 2/2s here as well. So, I mean, yeah, we... The land would have been pretty nice. Alright, so we actually double block because we get to gain 4 life here. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of people make in blocking, is when you have lifelinkers, block with as many lifelinkers as you can, as long as you don't like lose too many of them. But you can gain more life than just blocking the one that you typically do. Humble the host. Alright, so Vanguard, Vanguard. Gain more life. Alright, they let it go through. Sweet, we gain life. Swing in. We're fine trading this off with anything. That's annoying. Man, these slower players sometimes just they just get you. This is not a hard interaction. Yeah, you brought it in. It doesn't need to take 40 seconds to do that. All right, cool. Ooh, a wrinkle. Youch. That's bad. All right, down to 14. Discard a card, sacrifice a card. I guess we discard Sacred Cat since we could bring it back anyway, right? Okay, Sunpetal Grove. We can be so greedy here. You can go for the Anointed Procession first. I can play Sacred Cat, bring Kahira to hand, or just go for the Pride Sovereign tokens. Being able to get them out so we can start swinging in would be nice, but I'm thinking that we're going to go greedy here. Anointed Procession, gain some life, no attacks, pass the turn. Arena is struggling right now for the moment. All right. That's fair, I suppose. All right, if we hit the land here and get the Recall Caracal to gain life like crazy, oh man, it's so good. We'll create 4 tokens so we get to swing in with a... Oh, this guy will be massive. He'll be like a 10-10 with lifelink. No cards in hand. That was the land. The worst. A block. Down to 10. Gonna make a sacrifice another creature, I'm supposing. Discard a card. Oh, I'm sorry, Cat in the Hat. We have to lose the hat. No! Oh, it's the worst. Make it a straw card, though. That's interesting. Oh, it's so sad. Dude, your go. I know this may be Arena's problem a little bit, but he is taking time. Like, you can see him hovering. It's fine. I'm fine with it sometimes. It's when it's every single interaction that it's like, all right now. All right, Regal Caracal. We hit the land. We have all of the dreams coming true right now, right this instance. Please don't have a counterspell. Yes. Yes. All right, swing with Pride Sovereign. Gain 10. Protection from dogs. Gonna keep saying that, no matter what. Kryptonite, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Ruin Halo Command the Dread Horde. When? Okay, ooh. I actually forgot about that. You can target your own thing, can't you? Alright, down to 7, up to 16. Now we have some tokens to sack as well. Only one card in hand, so Robber the Rich isn't going to do a ton. They did miss out every single time with that, which is a little bit sad. We get another Regal Card Cult. Land would be amazing. We'd create 2 Sacred Cats and this stuff. It's so good. When you get to this point with this deck, it is very powerful. Really hard to beat. It's a pretty good grindy deck. You can also go Kahira. Very duelist. Good for you. All right. I think they're basically conceding here. We're gonna play it out though. Luckily, I have someone that edits it now and will take out all the dead space. So that's a good thing. Oh, we had to discard. That is a bummer. Sure. Bonus keeps. All right, Bronze-Eyed Lion turn 2. It's still beefy. It's still good. We'll keep. What you got, sir? Looks like you have a something. Dusk Legion Zealot. All right. Vampire is actually really terrifying here. That's a good draw. Playing it out first in case they did have some way to kill it. I'm not sure what all the packs that they brought in or not. But if this dies, it gets to be put onto Pride Sovereign to give some indestructibleness. Rude. Not cool. Not cool at all. I think I do want to go with the Strength of the Pride here. Attack in. This lets us do quite a bit of stuff on the next turn. If we find the land, we can Pride Sovereign, Pride Mate, take up to gain some life, or create another token here. Gifted Aetherborn. Gifted Aetherborn is annoying. You can still swing with the Bronze-Eyed Lion though, or we just gain a lot of life. Okay, swing with Bronze-Eyed Lion first. If we can get them here, sweet. Alright, then Gifted Aetherborn can only do 2 damage to a Johnny. That's fine. So Pride Mate. Oh, I forgot to play that beforehand. Oh well. Actually, let's cancel that instead. Let's go another Bronze-Eyed Lion. That's right, you have to hurt yourself to do that. Gain life. Start growing the Pride Mates. Now if they do swing with Aetherborn, then we're swinging back for quite a bit of damage. So that's fine. Hissy Cats. That's a good name for it. Hey guys, we just hit 2,400 followers on Twitch. Let's keep it rolling. All right, I'm assuming they sack Dusk Legion Zealot to kill a Pride Mate, or they put a counter onto Gifted Aetherborn, and all right, kills a Pride Mate.
Blood is the life.
Just hits face. Intriguing. All right, so go Vanguard. Let's gain life real quick.
We thrive with the support.
So these guys that face this guy here, if they want to block, actually, let's see here. Maybe we do just go aggro. Yeah, let's just swing in. Blocks there, that's fine. Gains some, loses a lot. Yeah, buying these cards after having them beta definitely feels like a punch to the face, where it's like, especially if you grinded through to get gold to get them, because they didn't give you back gold, they gave you back gems. So I agree that it's pretty like, I put in how much time to get these? Yay, we get to rebuy all the cards. It's the best. I mean, I think that's why they did it remastered, because it's like, it's different stuff. I don't know.
I am proud of those who walk this earth.
I guess we can actually kill this Sorin here. Again, I'm not sure if it's worth it. They do get to kill stuff every turn. Whatever, we just swing. They're gonna have to deal with this at some point, right? I mean, I'm trying to think of what they have in their deck, and I don't think they may have Ritual of Soots because of the Blood Artists. So maybe I should be holding up some mana to keep things, but getting rid of Silver Smoke Ghoul was very vital there. Blocks 1. We take 2, they gain 2, up to 12. That's still a 2-turn clock. I guess they can gain some. They have 8 Temple of Abandons. You have also different. Yeah, the 8 Temples of Abandons. That's the fact that they did that and Fabled Passage in the same set. I'm just like, why, Wizards? Why, really? Couldn't think of any other lands to create there. Even if it was like doing the Jumpstart lands or something, it would have been new to standard and been okay. But whatever. Draws, discards. So I'm assuming they have Veto and Exquisite Blood in this deck, of course. Another Blood Artist. That has been a lot of Blood Artists, which normally would be really great for them. Man. We have drawn well. All right, you tap there. Let's make that happen this time. Yeah, let's gain life twice. We get to gain quite a bit of life here, which just means more time for them to have to deal with everything we've got. And we get everything out of the range of the 2 damage stuff. All right, how do they block? They have 4 blockers. They don't have to, so they would kill a Vanguard here. So yeah, attack like that. 2 of our guys can be indestructible. They can double block onto a 5/5. Oh, they just let it through. All right, sweet. You have 8 Pegasus total right now. Nice. Kind of an awkward hand, but we're gonna keep it. I believe in being able to get to the 3rd land here. We're on the draw. we can play this on turn 2 with our current hand, so it's still like we're doing things. Ramp would definitely be nice for this deck, though. Maybe I should have just played the Sunpillar Grove there, so I could potentially play something else. Uru. Yep, they have all the ramp. We're going to be stuck on 2 lands. Nice. I dig it. Pass the turn. So they didn't hit the extra land drop, right? All right, now they do. Uro number 2. Do they hit land number 5? They do. All right, let's see if this is the Hour of Promise craziness. Right, Growth Spiral still in Historic, which I'm fine. Growth Spiral was honestly kind of a weird one to me. Let's go. Let's see. If I do double Feline Sovereign, this can actually get through. But I guess it can do the same thing on the next turn too, because it gets its own pump. All right, Pride Sovereign, no attacks, pass the turn. And we get a lot more rewarded for hitting lands here. Cultivate. We actually can almost go wide enough and gain enough life to beat a bunch of zombies coming out. This does feel like the Golos lands deck, so sweet. Oh, yes. Yes. All right, so yeah, Feline Sovereign. Cathar's Crusade is going to be amazing. Swing in with Vanguard. Pass the turn. Please no board wipes of any sort. Yes. Oh, this is glorious. We might actually want to be holding up Heroic Intervention. Not yet. I mean, we're gonna swing in with all we've got first. That's a big swing. 5 cards. All right, so they're making this die so they can bring back an Uro. They could have last turn, I think. Oh well. All right, so land for the Regal Caracal would be sweet. Uro, they go up to 16. We would have, oh, plenty of damage if we get the land here. Actually, even if you land Sovereign, I think is still lethal. Yeah. And the swing. Swing! Ooh, it's good. It is very good. Shablamo. Alright, yeah. I mean, that's part of the issue of that kind of a deck is sometimes you hit all the lands. If you're running 30 lands in your deck, or 29, however many people play sometimes. Smoky Jess, this is the first hand where I feel like our land base, like, feels nice. Being on the play is the only thing that'll be better. I'm not going to be too greedy. This is okay. I'm fine with it. Keep it. So Pact of Negation is first off a busted card. The main place you actually want to use it though is when you're playing combo decks. So Pact of Negation basically gave a little bit more ability for some combo decks to come in and play, which is cool. All right, so Johnny's Pride Mate. Swing. Yeah, they can pay 4. That's cool. We still get to gain life here, though, and make this a 3/3. They'll likely swing in this way, and we can still bring it back. We can go Vanguard and Sacred Cat, go up to 4, swing in, and they've already taken 4 down for us. Sell the Wreckage is one of the best cards against the Aura's deck. Curious Obsession. All that glitters. That's bad. Yep, no blocks. That's 6 points of damage. Okay then. Whew. Yeah, I'm not going to shock myself here. Let's go ahead and play you out. You. And you. Gain some life. Have blockers for what they're doing over there. Settle on the next turn. Maybe. I'm actually not sure if I even... Depends on how much damage they end up forcing through here. Staggering Insight is the card I'm scared of here. Oh, emblem instead of embalm. Yeah. Yeah, the embalm is... Sacred Cat is such a good card. I'm really excited for it. Anointed Procession as well. Just there's so many fun things with Anointed Procession to play and do. Sentinel's Eyes. Alright, Vigilance is annoying. We could take 13 here. Nah, that's not worth it. Block. We could Feline Sovereign and start destroying some of the enchantments, but we'll just go for the Settle the Wreckage. I love the play land and scoop. I try to hit pass as quick as possible because it's like maybe he just doesn't have anything. Maybe he has a really terrible hand, or there's 4 mana held up. It might just be Settle the Wreckage, right? So we'll see. At the same time, though, he has to try to go for it, right? What else do? You lose the Curious Obsession if you don't. Yeah, so we settle. You lose all of that. And then we Feline Sovereign, swing in, All Seed of Light's Bounty dies. That's not how that works. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. That doesn't work quite that way. He might have just been doing that because he's scooping anyway, but... Alright, Strangidize... Sure, we'll keep this. Not amazing. Not the worst, but not amazing. Ginger Brute. Vanguard. Pass the turn. Man, we've seen a lot of these Aura's decks. Alright, this is Tempered Steel. Never mind, this is terrifying. We actually kill something right now. Do they have the Tempered Steel? Even if they do, we block. We just try to get bodies off the board, basically. Alright, pays for Ginger Brute. Keeps one on the bottom, so not Tempered Steel yet. Swings in. Alright, we will attack. There's still a pretty good chance they don't find Tempered Steel, so we start trying to win the race. Blocks, put a counters onto something. That's cool. Again, bodies off the board is what matters. We get to start creating a lot of life-gaining stuff anyway. Pride Sovereign. Yeah, Tempered Steel is an enchantment that gives all artifact creatures +2/+2. And so the whole idea of this deck is play a bunch of 1 mana or 0 mana enchant or artifacts like Ornithopter, and then just get enough Tempered Steels out to pump everything and kill ya. Enough of these guys do let you scry as well, or you have things like Stonecoil Serpent that are pretty good too. All right, so real quick, Chef at Dunes, tap here, Pride Sovereign. Pass turn. The Johnny Strength of Pride will give us so much life gain with these Pride Sovereigns as well. We get to create 2 tokens this turn. Next turn, 2 more for that. Oh, ouch. That's bad. Kind of, though. We actually have 2 6/6s right now blocking. And a 3/3. Yeah. We're going to exert them, which means they can't block quite as often. We also get Regal Caracal. Oh man, this is actually, this is brutal. Regal Caracal makes sense here, right? Kind of. We actually go for Pride Mate here, or Strength of the Pride. We
peace, we must fight for a better tomorrow.
We could just gain a ton of life. Stonecoil Serpent is annoying. Let's go for a 2/2 here. Pass the turn. Keep the Pride Sovereign up to block. Exert it later. Yeah, once you have 2 Pride Sovereigns going, this deck gets so busted. I hope they keep playing it through. All right, they can actually kill the Johnny. There is that. Do they swing face or go for the Johnny? I'm guessing 3 here, 4 here. Okay, down to 9.
My time here is finished.
So I could not exert this. Regal Caracal swing in with both these guys, gain what'll be 20 life. I think we're fine creating more tokens. What's a few more tokens, you know? And we get to exert again. Okay, Regal Caracal. This is where Kahira would be nice to be able to swing in with these guys and everything else. All right, swing in for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, so many tokens. So many. Not swinging with Bronze-Eyed Lion at all because they have multicolor protection. Few counters onto Pride Mate. Yep, now we have another good blocker. Up to 30 life. Maybe I should have held off on the Pride Mate. Or the Strength of the Pride, sorry. This dude. We still have lifelink, so yeah. Yeah, okay. Good game. Up against Serbin, and this is a sweet hand. Sacred Cat, Bronze-Eyed Lion, Pride Mate, yeah, all this stuff is good. I'm not sure if it's better to go for Vanguard or the Sacred Cat. If they're playing red, I go Sacred Cat. I think that's how that goes. I do think Vanguard otherwise would be better because once we play Pride Sovereign on turn 3, we'd be swinging for 5 instead of 4. The swing of life, being able to get 1 over here, this makes it basically a 1-1 all the time. Now we do this. Go to combat, gain some life. Swing, gain some more life. All right. And we good. Are they playing Magic today? Still not sure. Gobos. It's the Gobos. Sovereign. Ooh, man. Are cats better than Gobos? I mean, they had a terrible start. That's got to be part of this for sure. But I've not seen Gobos yet. First off, run this poorly. Krenko comes out, has the haste, creates some tokens. That's a thing they can do. That's cool. So we just seal away the Krenko when it's time. I'm sealing away now before they have the other one because the trigger will hit. They only get 1 token out of it. So that works out. That's pretty splendid. They have another one? Nice. They probably kept it just because they had that combo going for them. All right, Helm of the Host can be interesting. We are going to go Pride Sovereign, though, I think, to start making 2 tokens of our own every turn. Is that actually enough? I mean, I suppose so. Cats versus goblins. The big thing is this gets big, and we can, you know, Helm of the Host onto big creatures and just start slamming through pretty soon. So no attacks past the turn. Have I got the Helm of the Host off yet? No, I haven't. This is kind of our last shot, so I'm going to stick in this game as long as possible. They're getting close to Muxusing. Krenko's big. If they have like the Gem Palm Incinerator, they can actually kill quite a few things. They have it. Kills the Sovereign. Yeah, that's bad. Now they can actually swing in. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh man, goblins. Who was it that thought goblins was okay? All of these goblins. I'm actually fine with this side of goblins. Krenko, Goblin Chieftain, even the Skirk Prospector is like... Skirk Prospector probably has to go at some point too, banning, but Muxus is busted. Skirk Prospector enables a lot of bad things from happening too. Like if they have a Muxus here, nice. Of course they do. Muxus. At least they didn't hit a matron to be able to go again with all this. Yeah, we know what's going on. We're done. We recognize our life is over. All right, so in the wrap up for this deck, Regal Cats, ahmon-cats are really fun to play. They really are. Overall, I think that Regal Caracal is a busted card. We never got Helm of the Host onto it. We had a couple times where it almost happened. We had a discard at one time. The other time, Goblins happened, and that was bad. But overall, I just love this deck. Sacred Cat just brings me so much joy to see and hear. It's just one of my favorite cards of all time. Pride Sovereign was sweet in the format as well. It's a 3-mana. On the next turn, it becomes like a 4/4 blocker. If you have any cats already, it's a big body. So it's just really good for slowing the game down, creating tokens, swinging for a bunch. We never got Cathar's Crusade out. I definitely think that there's a deck just building around that, like Anointed Procession as well. You just kind of these like win more cards that end up really getting out of hand at some point. Could be a fun deck. We never actually played Kahira. That was the one card that I feel like we could have maybe had more in the main deck instead of just in the sideboard. Although I was feeling like we were needing even more 1s and 2 drops almost. So anyway, overall, I think the deck was fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you like and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure that you follow me here on Twitch. The link's down in the description below for YouTubers. And yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into some other stuff.